It's Young People's Week on Card Shark. They can win a trip to Hawaii if they play their cards right. Here's the host of Card Shark, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Card Shark. We've had such a wonderful time this week, Young People's Week on our show, and one of our contestants could win this fabulous trip to Hawaii. So we have a lot of money, a trip to give away, and some very delightful contestants. Before we get started, though, I want you to meet our two lovely dealers with us every day on Card Sharks, and here they are, Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams.
Hello.
Let's go to Hawaii.
Okay. Oh, that's a great idea.
We'll see you guys later. We're going to Hawaii. Set them up. We're in the middle of a tiebreaker game to find out who our champion's going to be. While the girls are getting ready, let's meet our two Card Sharks. Here they come. Michael and Coral. How are you, Michael?
Fine. My name is Michael Honeyman. I'm in the 8th grade at Killeen Intermediate School in Thousand Oaks, California. My hobbies are collecting baseball cards, and I deliver for the local newspaper.
And you've won $600 so far. And we were saying goodbye the other day, and where no one could hear us, Michael told me the real reason why he came on the show. Why, Michael, did you come on this show?
Just to see the two girls, Lacey and Susanna.
I knew I liked him.
You devil, you, Michael. He says, I don't care about the money. I want to see those two girls. Hi, Coral.
Hi, my name is Coral Noonan. I'm 11 years old, and I go to Calvary Christian School in Santa Ana. I take up a different kind of sport called baton twirling, which I really like. And when I get older, I would like to be a teacher.
Well, you're a pretty lady. You're going to be a pretty teacher. So, why don't you show everybody your hair? Turn around and show everybody your hair. Look at this, folks. Long ways, huh? That's very pretty.
Thank you.
All right, let me remind everybody where we were. You'd each won a game. If you remember last time, you'd each won a game. The rules say you got to win 2 games in order to win the championship. So we started a tiebreaker game when time ran out. And as you can see over there, Coral has a slight lead. I am ready now to ask the second question in the tiebreaker game. So I want to wish you the best of luck. The winner of this game goes on to play for the big money and maybe a trip to Hawaii. Good luck to you. Here we go. Question goes to you, Coral. This is the second question in the tiebreaker game. Maximum of 3 cards and 3 high-low questions in the tiebreaker. Coral, we surveyed 100 married women. We asked them, does your husband snore? How many married women said their husband does snore?
Well, I would think that would be a pretty high number because most men do snore. Like when they have a cold, even women snore. So I would say that would be a pretty high number. I would say 73.
Does your father snore?
A little bit sometimes.
Yeah, when he has a cold especially.
Yeah.
Okay, 73 out of 100. Michael, will it be higher or lower than 73?
Oh, that's hard to say. My dad snores a lot and loud.
Bunch, yeah.
But I don't know. 73 people say that their
73
husband
married women
snores.
said their husband snores. Higher or lower than 73?
Oh, I say that's going to be just a tad bit lower.
A tad bit lower, okay? Just a tad, you understand? Actual number of married women who said their husband snores is 70. Boy, you're right, pal. It was a tad bit lower. Michael wins the question. Now, Michael, you're 3 cards away from winning this championship. There's a 3.
Higher!
Higher than the 3, it is.
Higher!
Okay, if it's higher, you win the game, the championship. You'll play for the big money and get a chance to stand close to Lacey and Susanna. You ready? Is it higher than the 5? It is! And Michael, you're the champ. Wow. Congratulations to you.
Thanks.
Well, Coral, you're such a nice lady.
Thank you.
$100. We have some nice prizes for you, and thank you very much for being with us on
Thank
Card
you.
Sharks. Bye-bye, hon.
Bye.
Come here, champ.
Woo!
Is
Right.
this going to be okay?
Yeah.
I mean, now we're going to win the major dollars, aren't we?
Yeah.
We'll be back in just a moment to let our champ win the money and maybe win a trip to Hawaii right after this. See you in a moment.
Can I borrow $1?
Sure, buddy.
Can I borrow $1?
Friend or Foe, starting June 3rd only on Game Show Network.
Friend or foe?
You never know.
Every garden hose ends up in the same way, tangled, trampled, or torn. Hi, I'm Pat Murphy-Stark for the Invention Channel, here to show you a revolutionary new garden hose. It's the new Roll-A-Hose. the compact, lightweight garden hose that rolls up to store on its own reel. Look, ordinary garden hoses are rigid and heavy. It's a job to store them. But watch this. Roll-A-Hose lays completely flat, just like the hose from a fire truck. But when you turn on the faucet, the water flows freely. It's flexible, so it rolls up neatly, completely. It's so lightweight, anyone can do it in minutes. Dragging that heavy hose from faucet to faucet is a dirty job. But Roll-A-Hose is so lightweight, moving it is no problem. Move it to water your plants out on the patio. Move it to clean the pool area, your deck, or your porch. Move it to wash your car. Then when you're done, store it in the trunk. It's so easy to move, you'll wonder how you ever lived without it. Roll-A-Hose is compact, so it stores in any cabinet. Other flat hoses snag and pull, but the Roll-A-Hose weave resists snagging. It's so durable, it's strong enough to tow a truck, and it's guaranteed not to split or break for a full 10 years. The amazing Roll-A-Hose with built-in reel for just $19.99. Other hoses are only 25 feet, but we give you 50 feet. That's twice the hose for the same price. And as a free gift, we'll send you the Roto Spray adjustable spray gun with 4 special settings. It's a $10 value free. But here's an even better deal. All of today's callers will also receive Mighty Sweep, the water-powered broom. The powerful spray means dirt and debris sweep away. It cleans a 3-foot wide path, ideal for debris on bricks, decks, driveways, and more. And it's free. Just pay shipping and handling. You get it all. The double-length 50-foot Roll-A-Hose, the Roto Spray, and the Mighty Sweep. A $60 value, just $19.99.
Call 1-800-508-0198 to order Roll-A-Hose with a 10-year guarantee for just $19.99. You'll also get the Mighty Sweep free plus shipping. So have your credit card ready and call 1-800-508-0198. That's 1-800-508-0198.
Welcome back to Card Sharks. This is our champ. He went into the commercial and he says, now I get to stand next to those two ladies. All right, Lacey and Susanna have a deck of cards that you cut before we went on the air, Michael. And you know how to play for the big money. Also, let me remind you that we have a couple of jokers added to the deck. If the jokers come up, well, that means you've enhanced your chances on winning this fabulous trip to Hawaii. And just for winning the match, Lacey's got 2 jokers over there for you, so you're at least assured 2 chances of winning that trip. Okay, give the man $200, please. And let's have his dad come in here. Here comes Dad. Dad's going to stay right here with you just to give you a little moral support, my friend, and advice if you need it. So give him $200. We're on our way. Good luck to you guys. Here we go. Michael, with $200, your first card is a jack.
Okay, I'm going to bet $100 lower.
100 lower than the jack, and look at
okay,
there.
all of it higher.
Yeah, all of it higher than the deuce. Look at there.
Okay.
600.
Okay, I'm going to bet $400 lower.
400 lower than the queen. You've done it again. You've got $1,000. Come up here, give you another 400. You've got $1,400. You can play it or change it.
I'll change it to number 2.
Okay, the rules say you can change at least one card per line. The 5 is now a 10.
Okay, I'll bet
with $1,400.
$100 lower.
What? He's going home with money. Enough of that. 100 lower than the 10. It is.
Okay,
you betted it.
all of it higher.
All of it higher. You know how much this is worth? $3,000. Yes.
Okay.
Now what, Michael?
Let's see.
You got $3 grand.
I'll bet 150 higher.
150 higher than the 6. It is higher than the 6. $3,150. Playing the game like a champ.
Okay, I'm going to change it to number 3.
Number 3. Let's see what it is. The 9 now becomes an 8. Oh. And now you got to bet at least $1,575.
Okay, I'll bet $1,575 higher.
Higher. All right. Got $3,150 now. We're rooting for you. Is it higher than the 8? Yeah! There you go. He's very busy. He's looking for the other girl. Here she is.
Oh, come on, Michael.
Oh, Michael, here's something. You have now won $5,425, Michael. Not only that, but Lacey has 2 jokers for you. That means you'll have 2 chances of winning this fabulous trip to Hawaii.
It's Pleasant Hawaiian Holidays Fabulous Week for foreign famous Waikiki, including air transportation and luxury accommodations. Enjoy a pleasant Hawaiian vacation from Pleasant Hawaiian Holidays. Okay, Bob.
Thank you, Jane. Now, here we go, buddy.
All right.
Susanna has over there 7 numbered cards. Behind one of those cards is the word Hawaii. You find it, and you win a trip for 4 to Hawaii. Good luck. We're rooting for you. Go get them. He likes number 2, and he likes Mike's number 4. 4 we're hoping. Here we go. Let's see if you're going to Hawaii or not. Already won over $5,000 in cash. My goodness. All right. Behind number 2 is the word no. Still have a chance. Let's do it. Come on. Cross your fingers. Close your eyes, and here we go. Behind number 4, no. Doggone it. Let me show you how close you were. Right in between was the word Hawaii. But you still end up with $5,425. You're a neat guy. You bet. Thank you, Michael. We'll be back in a moment to meet 2 new contestants right after this.
What's up, Mr. Foster?
I go in for a PC, I come out with a migraine. You ask for this, all they have is that. Makes your head spin.
Well, your computer quandary is easily solved by the folks at Dell. Just call or go online. They'll help you figure it out, so you know what you're getting and what you're getting it for.
So none of this?
Nope, just the perfect PC for you at the right price for you.
Oh, I'm feeling better already.
Good.
Steven, isn't this your father's car?
No.
Right now, an Inspiron notebook with a mobile Intel Pentium 3 processor M, giving you the power and flexibility to stay in touch with anyone, anywhere, is just $11.79 and comes with a free DVD upgrade. Other notebooks start at just $8.99 after a $50 mail-in rebate.
You're gonna say it, aren't you?
Oh, he knows.
Easy to buy, easy to own, easy as Dell. Dell notebooks use mobile Intel Pentium 3 processors M.
Call today for a free Kissimmee St. Cloud Visitors Kit. It's filled with values and all the information you need for a great Florida vacation.
The bully.
My lawyer. All the boy band. Politicians.
Who do you want to see fall down a hole? Russian Roulette coming June 3rd only on Game Show Network.
Welcome back to Card Shark. I want to remind everybody that winners of less than $2,500 will receive cash. Winners of $2,500 or more will receive certificates of deposit that will mature when the winners become 18. Those are the rules when they have the young people on here. And speaking of young people, we have 2 brand new contestants ready to arrive, so come on in here, you guys. Whoa! Hi, Dory.
Hi, my name's Dory Gray. I live in Temecula. I go to Linfield Christian School, and I'm a competitive roller skater.
A competitive roller skater. Yeah, a lot of people don't know about competitive roller skating, do they? It's much harder than ice skating, and they do the same thing on roller skates as they do on ice skates, don't they?
Yep.
You know what? We haven't had all week long, we haven't had a girl win. And the last time we did Young People's Week, only the girls won. There wasn't a guy that won. So you better get in there and represent the ladies, Dory. Adam, how are you, sir?
I'm fine. I'm Adam Gellis. I'm in 7th grade. I attend Ladero Canyon Middle School, and I enjoy baseball and baseball card collecting.
Well, great. Who's your favorite team?
Dodgers.
Oh, boy. Way to go.
LA team.
Yeah. All right, you guys know how to play this game, I assume. You know, if you win 2 games, you're on your way. You play for the big money and have a chance to go to Hawaii. If you notice that Lacey's dealing out the cards from decks that you cut earlier, and let's go right to our first question. Dory, it's your question, hon. And it involves our 10 fathers of teenage boys, ages 13 to 15. These nice gentlemen have been with us all week. They volunteered so they could get away from the kids. I know why you did that. Dory, before the show, we asked these 10 fathers, does your son talk back to you? How many of these 10 fathers said their son does talk back to them?
Well, I think that's going to be a pretty low to medium number because I don't think they would that much because they look pretty strict. So I think it's going to be around 4.
4 of them, you say. Adam, will it be higher or lower than 4?
Well, they look pretty tough. So but I think that kids just talk back more. So I'm going to say a little bit higher.
You think it's going to be higher than that? The actual number of these fathers whose son talks back to them is 5. You're right, Adam, it was just a little bit higher. Okay, which 5 admitted that their kid talks back to them? Admit it, guys. Yeah, I know. It's a tough one, isn't it? Yeah. Bap! Right? Thank you, gentlemen, very much. Yeah, whack! Adam, you know you can change this card if you want to. Let's see if you want to. Jack is yours.
No, I'm going to go lower.
Lower than that one? Well, look at there. That means, Dory, you get a chance to play free. Here's your card. The card is a 10.
Lower.
Lower than the 10, the lady says, and it is.
Higher.
Higher than the deuce. It is not. Back to the 10 you go. Well, we didn't make any progress that time, did we? Let's try another question then. Adam, this is what we call our educated guess question. Huh, he says. This is a good one too, Adam. On the average, Adam, how many quarts of milk does a cow give in one day?
In one day? Well, I think that would be about a medium number because a cow just can't give that many quarts of milk. So I'm going to say it's about...
Good logic, Adam. I like it.
24 quarts.
24 quarts. Ooh, yeah.
I'm going to say...
Dory, higher or lower than 24?
I think that's very high, so I think it's going to be lower.
Think it'll be lower than
a
that?
cow can't give that much milk, I don't think, in one day.
Huh. We'll see, won't we? Actual number of quarts of milk a cow gives in one day is 12. You're right, Dory, it was lower. Okay. Now, you want to change the 10 or play the 10?
It's sudden death.
No, it's not sudden death. But yeah, you want a high-low question, so you can change the card if you want to.
Yeah, I'll change it.
You want to change the 10? All right, sure. Thank you, Lace. 10 is now 4. That's a little better.
Higher!
Higher than the 4, it is.
Lower!
Let's see if it's lower than the jack. Certainly.
Higher!
Higher than the 3, it is.
I'll freeze.
Freeze. She'll freeze right there. She's one card away from winning game number 1. And we'll go to our next question. Dory, this is your question. We surveyed 100 first graders. Remember, these are first graders. And we asked them, do you get embarrassed when you see people kissing on TV? How many first graders said they do get embarrassed when they see people kissing on television?
Well, when I was in first grade, I did.
You did?
Yeah. So, especially if my parents were sitting there.
Oh, yeah, there's certain things you don't want to do in front of your parents.
So, I think that's going to be a high number. About 69.
69 out of 100. Adam?
Well, I agree with Dory. And I know I definitely got embarrassed. And so I'm going to say it's even higher than that.
Even higher than that? Actual number of first graders who get embarrassed when they see people kiss on television is 59. No, wasn't higher, it was lower. Okay, Dory.
I'm going to,
You want to change it?
yeah.
Okay, you froze on that one. I thought you maybe want to change it. 7 is now an 8, and you got to play, Dory.
Lower.
Lower, okay. If it's lower, you win the first game and $100. Will it be lower than the 8? No, it is not lower than the 8. And that means that, Adam, you get a chance to play. You're playing from the jack.
Lower.
Let's see, here we go. 9, yep.
Lower.
Lower again, the man says no.
Oh.
Back to the jack he goes. And so, that means we're going to have to play sudden death. Don't get nervous. We'll be back in just a moment with more Card Sharks and sudden death. We'll find out who's going to win this game.
Thank heavens Classic Hollywood Squares has arrived tonight at 8:30 Eastern.
This is Silverado Heavy Duty. Available with the Duramax diesel. The most powerful diesel you can get in a pickup. Silverado Heavy Duty. More truck from Chevy.
I see a lot of things in here that most people don't. But I've seen a lot of miracles, too.
Here in the ER, critical decisions are made every minute. But for pain management, the choice is clear. Tylenol. It's the first choice of emergency rooms nationwide. Not Advil, not Aleve, Tylenol.
When the stakes are high, you bring them here.
Tylenol. More emergency rooms take comfort in our strength.
It's a boy.
Pepto-Bismol. It's first aid for heartburn, diarrhea, nausea, indigestion, and upset stomachs.
Welcome back to Card Sharks. And this is Young People's Week on our show. We're in the middle of game number 1. This is going to be our fourth and final question. We call it sudden death, which means that someone's got to win the game on the next play of the cards. Control is what you're looking for, Adam, and the question goes to you. And here it is. We surveyed 100 women. We asked them, if you went into your teenage daughter's room and saw her diary lying open on the desk, would you read it? How many women would read their teenage daughter's diary?
Well, I think that mothers would understand that their daughters want privacy because they were little once and they wanted privacy. So I think that'll be a low number of about 20.
20. Dory will be higher or lower than that?
Well, I know it's probably going to be tempting, but I think that they would, they wouldn't do that because that's intruding. So I think it's even going to be a little lower.
Even lower than that. It would be intruding, wouldn't it? Yeah, and I would read every page. Every page. The actual number of women who would read their teenage daughter's diary is 53. Yeah, watch those moms, you guys. Watch those moms. I'd read every page. Every darn. Okay, Adam, you've won this question.
8, right?
It's sudden death. Yeah, it's sudden death. You have 2 choices that you can make. You can either play it out or change the jack and play it out. If you goof, Dory wins the game. Or you can pass it on to Dory, and she must play off the 8. If she goofs, you win the game. So you tell me what you want to do.
I'm going to pass.
You're going to pass it on to Dory. All right, Dory, you've got the 8. You've got to play. Here we go. This is for the game. Lower. If it's lower, you win game number 1. If it's not, Adam wins the game. Is it lower than the 8? It is! And Dory wins the first game. Wow! How about that? $100, my dear. Not bad at all. I think you had to do it, didn't you, Adam? All right, that means you've got to win the next game, Adam, in order to stay in this match. We're going to set up right now. Lacey's going to deal out the cards in the same deck, and we will start game number 2. And we're going to start game number 2 with a question for you, Dory. And once again, involving our 10 fathers. Here they are. Ready. Dory, before the show, we asked these 10 fathers, this week, has your son asked you for money? How many of these 10 fathers said this week their son has asked them for money?
Well, my brother doesn't because he always has a lot of money. But I know I do. So I think it's going to be a pretty high number. I'll say 6.
6 out of the 10. Where's your brother get all his money?
I don't know.
Oh. I won't ask. Adam, she says 6 out of the 10 fathers down there, their son has asked them for money this week. Higher or lower than that?
Well, I think that it would be a little bit higher because even if they didn't need money for other stuff, they'd need money for lunch money.
That's true. That's a good thought. Have you asked your dad for money this week?
Yes.
You have. Did he give it to you?
Yes.
Whew, my kind of dad. Let's find out. The actual number of these fathers whose son has asked them for money this week is 6 of them. $100 goes in your little pocket, my dear. And those gentlemen down there share $100. And your mom just about jumped out of the front seat. You should have seen her down there. She really liked that. Okay, which 6 of you dads have been asked for money this week? Aha, hold up your hands, guys. You did it. Dennis, how much did it cost you?
Well, my son asked me to borrow $10, and I only had a 20. So I haven't got my other $10 back yet.
Do they ever pay back?
Most of the time.
Oh, I'd like to meet your son. My kid still owes me 30 cents from 20 years ago. He won't pay me. Thank you, fellas, very much. Dory, you ready, hon? All right, this is your card, Jack.
Lower.
Lower than the Jack, the lady says. Nope. Adam, look at you now. Here's yours. You got to play it. It's a 4.
Higher!
Yeah, listen to him. He's getting excited now.
Higher!
Which way?
Higher!
Oh, that's what I thought you said. Higher. Is it higher? Yeah!
Freeze!
Okay, freeze right there. He wants to protect his lead if he can. I like the way you say higher, Adam. Next question is for you, Adam. We surveyed 100 men who are engaged to be married. We asked them, if your fiancée said she would only marry you if you would change your name to hers, would you do it? How many engaged men said they would change their name?
Well, I think that would be pretty high because if you're in love with someone, I'd sure change my name.
You would?
And so I'm going to say it's about 72.
72 out of 100. Dory, will it be higher or lower than that?
Lower.
Lower. I think it's going to be a hell of a lot lower. I'm sorry. The actual number of engaged men who would change their name is 22. Yes, it was. Okay, Dory, here we go again.
Lower.
Lower than the Jack. Your card is a 9.
Freeze.
Freeze. Oh, she froze. That's okay. No, she doesn't want Adam to get near those cards, does she? Okay, we're going to pause for a couple of words. We'll be right back with more Young People's Weekend Card Sharks right after this.
When your eyes feel dry, irritated, there's Refresh brand eye drops. First, Refresh relieves and soothes, then forms a lasting shield of protection to keep irritation out and moisture in. #1 doctor-recommended Refresh relieves and protects.
He never wrote a book. He never held an office. He never did any of the things that usually accompany greatness. Yet all the kings that ever reigned and all the governments that ever sat have not had so much impact as that single solitary life. Now you can share the events of his remarkable ministry when you watch this free video, The Lamb of God. It's a gift from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. This powerful video depicts events from the life of Jesus Christ, as recorded in the King James Version of the Holy Bible. As you watch scenes of his birth, teaching, trial, death, and resurrection, you will better understand how his life can change yours. Call now for your free copy of The Lamb of God. It's a gift without cost or obligation from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
It's not much of a scar, really. And I know it shouldn't bother me, but honestly, it still kind of does.
Treating cuts and scrapes with Neosporin today can help minimize the appearance of scars tomorrow. Only Neosporin has been shown in a clinical test to help reduce the visibility of scars. And Neosporin still kills more strains of infectious bacteria.
This time, it's gonna be different.
Use Neosporin every cut, every time.
It's time you expected more from an insurance company. So call Progressive Auto Insurance, and we can give you our low price, plus the rates for up to 3 leading competitors. And that could save you hundreds.
We want you to save money, even if it's not with us.
It's time you expected an easier way to buy car insurance. Because at our website, you can get a quote and buy a policy instantly. In fact, it's so fast and easy to use, we've been rated #1 4 times in a row. It's time you expected faster claim service. At Progressive, our immediate response vehicles can come right to you. They're like a claims office on wheels.
We make getting back on the road fast and easy.
Visit Progressive at the web address on your screen or call us at this number today for fast, friendly service 24 hours a day. We want you to save money, even if it's not with us.
Okay, maybe we're not changing the world, but we are changing the way people buy car insurance.
You can start saving now. Call, click, or visit Progressive today. Progressive, not what you'd expect from an insurance company.
Hey, watch this. Richard Dawson kisses and tells, but Ray Combs keeps his lips to himself in back-to-back episodes of Family Feud, followed by $100,000 Pyramid. Whammy! The all-new Press Your Luck has come to Game Show Network, and you could win playing the Big Bucks and more Big Bucks sweepstakes. Register now at GameShowNetwork.com, then play interactively, and you could win $5,000.
Wow!
Or a big buck.
Whoa!
Or a lovely pair of bucks.
Wow.
It's the Big Bucks and more Big Bucks sweepstakes all this week. Go to GameShowNetwork.com for rules and registration. Watch, play, and you could win a lot of dough.
Get it? Go!
We have returned, and we don't have time to complete the game today. So we're going to keep everybody in suspense, including you two, and we'll do it next time to find out who our champion is going to be and which one of these bright young people will play for the big money and a chance to win a trip to Hawaii. So that's about all the time we have for today. Until next time, for Lacey Pemberton, Susanna Williams, Gene Wood, and the whole gang, I'm Bob Eubanks saying thank you very much for watching us, and we'll see you next time on Card Sharks with the young people again to find out who our champ is going to be. Bye-bye, everybody.
Some of our young card sharks will receive Robert Shaw Energy Manager electronic thermostat. Automatically raises and lowers your home temperature. Helps cut energy bills from Robert Shaw. A calculator and Vaseline lip therapy covers lips better than a waxy stick. It creates a moisture barrier that goes beyond relief to prevention. A watch and dinner is wild and wonderful with Rice-A-Roni's long grain and wild rice, the special San Francisco treat that adds a gourmet touch to any meal. A cookbook in total. Besides 100% of 9 vitamins and iron, whole wheat total is the only major cereal that's a major source of calcium. Beau Chocolat handmade confections are made from some of the finest ingredients containing no preservatives or additives. Specially designed roses, truffles, and cookies from Beau Chocolat. An insulated bag and gift certificates for Kentucky Fried Chicken and fresh buttermilk biscuits. You've got a right to chicken done right. At Kentucky Fried Chicken, we do chicken right. Unident cordless extender phone with a range of 1,000 feet. It's complete with built-in speakerphone and pager from Unident. And a member of our studio audience will receive Foremost richly appointed, carefully crafted Copenhagen ensemble featuring handsome Plymouth oak finish and adjustable shelves. Will complement any home from Foremost Furniture. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Shark, a Mark Goodson television production.